G'day everyone, welcome. Today we're going to have a look around a little orchard that we planted. The property we bought, like many properties we looked at, had very few fruit trees. We had a couple of old locusts, some bush lemons, finger limes, mango tree, all very neglected. Some had disease on them, some were just looking really gnarly. So it was a bit of a surprise actually. We thought most farmers would have some fruit trees and a little veggie plot, but most didn't. So we're going to show you around what we've put in. So behind me is a massive mango tree. It's one of the few fruit trees that were actually on the property. It's way overgrown, needs a complete sort of cut down, and so hopefully we can get some mangoes out of it. There were heaps of blossoms on it, but they all just shriveled up and died. I think the tree needs just a bit of love and care, and hopefully it'll come back to life again. We're standing next to avocado. We have 4 of them. We have a shepherd, a hask and a Cherwell. I think we have 2 shepherds. We have type A's and B's. Now I only figured this out a little while ago. I didn't know why they had A's and B's. It's because the flower, if I can get this right, the female flower comes in the morning in the A, and the male flower comes on the same plant in the afternoon on the A, and then on the B it's the female in the afternoon and the male flower in the morning, so we have better chance of pollination. Yeah, quite an interesting little fact there. So you can see there's wire nets around these. Now the reason we did that was because the wallabies love to jump up on them and pick the new leaves off and eat those, so we have to protect them, and also because they like to ring bark them. Being in subtropics, there's lots of animals that love to nibble on little leaves, so yeah, we have to protect them until they're a bit bigger, and then we'll take those off. The tree I was just standing next to before was a hask, and it has a darker leaf. This is a shepherd. It's got lovely big leaves, nice lighter foliage on it. Now these trees probably won't fruit for another couple of years, so it's a bit of a long-term project, but once they get going, well, I think we'll have trailer loads of fruit, which is awesome. I'm looking forward to it. Right here is a black sapote. They call it a chocolate pudding fruit. You can see that these ones aren't caged. That's because the wallabies and everything else won't eat the bark, which is an awesome thing. We have coffee trees and locusts and a few other plants up here that they just don't eat. Yeah, so they don't need as much protection as the other fruit trees. Yeah, carrying on. What we have here is a little locust shrub seedling. Well, it's not a seedling, I suppose it's grown a bit bigger than that. We had have a locust tree around the back of the house, and these little things were growing underneath them, obviously because fruit was falling off, and they were just naturally sprouting up. So we figured, I like locusts, so I figured dig a couple out, and I'll put a couple down here and let them grow. They should grow to probably about 4 meters tall. They produce a lot of fruit, which is really nice. This tree here is a dwarf persimmon. It's a Fuji variety. Don't really know much about them. Just had some at a friend's place. They were growing them, and I thought I'd try one because I'd never tried one before. And I was really surprised. I thought they were like old people's fruit, but they're actually really yummy. Well, I'm old, so hey. But it was, yeah, really nice. So really sort of looking forward to growing this one and making some jams and jellies and whatever else to do with them, or just eating them straight off the tree. Really cool. Apparently they're quite crispy like little apples. Well, it looks like it's already grown a bit, and I think I better put a better stake in it. The little bamboo one that it came with is not doing much of a job at all. Once again, this one we put a bit of wire around it, protect it. I'm not sure if they will get eaten or not, but I didn't want to lose it. This is a little nectarine sunright. It's subtropical one, because obviously this is where we are, we need fruit that doesn't have to have the chill on it. A lot of fruit trees you'll find need a bit of frost and everything like that to carry on fruiting the next year. These ones don't, so we had to look for varieties you know, that will grow here and grow well here, and this one hopefully will too. My dog down here, you probably can't see him, but he's got his eye on the ball and he wants me to kick it for him. I'll do it a bit later. I've got a couple of apple trees here. This one is a Dorset and the other one is a subtropical sweet. They're both subtropical apple trees. If you just get a standard apple tree, it needs approximately 200 hours of chill time, so frost, a bit cold. Otherwise you're just not going to get blossoms and you won't get any fruit. So we struggled to find good apples for this climate and got some advice, and apparently these ones will work. Let's hope we get some apple pies out of it. And this is a custard apple. If you've not tried custard apples, I think you should. It's simple as that. They're bloody delicious. This one here my son gave me, awesome. I recommend if you've got a bit of property, get your family to buy your fruit trees. It's a great little investment. The wallabies, kangaroos loved this tree. They nibbled on all the leaves up the top. That's why we put a cage around it. They must have been pulling it down, or however they did it. Maybe they're jumping up and taking a bite, who knows. We've got some little fruit on this already, which I'll show you a close-up in a minute. So these are another great tree. Beautiful leaf on them, really quite nice. So I'm not too sure how big these will grow, but I just want the fruit off it. You can see here where the wallabies have come in and eaten the leaves, and then once we caged it, we have new leaves growing up the top. It's fantastic. And on here, you might have to come around and see. There's the little fruit custard apples just starting to grow. We've got 1, 2, I think 3, 4 down there. Here we are, a bit of citrus we put in. We've got 2 lemons and 2 oranges. This one is a Eureka, and we've got a couple of fruits on it now coming up. They're pretty easy to grow, so yeah, throw them in the ground. We've got another lemon tree which was planted here by the previous owners. It's produced some pretty good lemons on it. That was about the only really good fruit tree that was here. Yeah, everyone should grow some of these. It's good to have a lemon. Check out this little Valencia orange. It's grown really well. There's a couple of little oranges come up here. It was the whole plant was full of blossoms for a while there. Bees were loving it, and then a lot of them fell off. But I'm glad to see that there's a few fruit coming up. This is our little banana tree, the first one that we're going to have. It is a ladyfinger. It's not a dwarf. We want to get some dwarf ones. This one will grow to about 4 meters and produce probably about 50 kilos of bananas a year. Each pup will come up and grow and produce that much, so that'll be great. So my plan is to fill this whole field with bananas. So yeah, a bit of a project. I have to get the digging boots on and start digging holes and putting banana trees in. If you know of anything else which is great to grow in the subtropics that we haven't really pointed out today, just comment below and we'll give it a crack. But thanks for watching, and if you want to like and subscribe, it's up to you. That's cool. We'd love people to follow us. It's really good. If you get any useful information out of my blabbing on, just comment, give us a thumbs up. Awesome. And that's it for now. See you next time.